What's up guys, Pippideed here and welcome to episode 27 of my road to Manchester City. And something I forgot to put in the last episode when we made 5 signings was to show you guys the checklist. So here is the checklist. We're just missing Sterling and Aguero, 2 players left, both in form, and then we will complete the City starting 11. So before we head into the games, let's go and take a look at our trade pile, see what we have sold and what we're still holding on to. As you see right there, I managed to pick up a nice deal with Mahrez because the servers went down for maintenance a few days ago and I got him for around 2,000 coins, sold him for 7,500, which is some nice profit. I also went ahead and bid a bunch of high rated players that go for a lot, and I got a few. I didn't make too much profit. I only made about 1,000 coins on each, but profit's profit. And once again, selling our Irish players right there. I got all these Clarks for around 400 coins, if you guys remember, selling them for 1,000 a pot, which isn't too bad, making a couple hundred on that. Dybala, I got him for 2.7 during Team of the Year, sold him for 5k. Irish players selling for 4k, and same thing with Courtois I did with Dybala, and it's just very nice to see all of the Irish players selling for an inflated price because that means we are making some profit. Also getting rid of our upgrade players. I know it may be a little bit too early, but I'm happy with the profit now, so that's why I am cashing out, and we still made some profit on them. Koscielny, we got him for 98,000 coins, sold him for 150,000. That is some very nice profit, and that was such a nice profit that I went ahead and bought another one for 120,000. And right now he's going for around that price. I know that he's going to go up. He is one of the best informed center backs you can get in the Premiership besides Otamendi, and Otamendi right now is 250,000 coins, if that's not something to go by. But also trying to sell the Maxwells. We all got them for 12,000, 10,000, 11,000 coins, selling them for 16,000, and some of them are actually selling, and we're going to hold on to them until he starts to go up. Right now he's around 13,000, so he is starting to go up. Also just showing you guys some of the Irish players that we still are holding on to. And then we went ahead and made a signing because you know what, why not? We had the coins, we might as well. Inform Sterling at left mid, got him for 170,000 coins, which wasn't the best price I could have got him at because at Team of the Year he was going for around 130,000, 140,000, but I can only see him going up at this point. So we go ahead, check him off the checklist. We now are only missing Sergio Kun Aguero, and today, the day you guys are seeing this video, he did get himself a second in form. So that is going to cost a lot of coins, which means we're going to need to build a lot of coins before we can get him, and it's going to be quite the struggle. But let's get into the team right now. Had to switch the formation up once again, and you guys are going to be seeing me change the formation a lot throughout these next episodes because I really want to try out different formations to see which one fits me best with the team. I went to a 4-2-3-1-2 right now to have Sterling at left mid. Dropped Yaya to CDM, which is not something I really wanted to do, but you know what, let's give it a try. We're in Division 6, it's not that bad, and we come across this guy who's got a pretty strong side similar to ours. Sanchez, Ozil, Valdez in net, and Mata, Eriksson, some pretty good players in there. Some not so good players, but it is going to be a tough game nonetheless because this guy was actually pretty good, and you're going to see why later on. He would get the first chance of the game over here. Company doing a stupid little pass right there, and then Otamendi misses the ball, goes to Sanchez. Luckily for us though, Sanchez does shoot it wide, and I honestly don't know what was worse, the fact that I tried to do that with Company or the fact that Otamendi missed the ball. So not exactly something you want to be seeing from high rated center backs like that, but luckily we did get away with it. And in the 45th minute we would head into the second half because the ref blows for halftime, and this game is just very back and forth. This guy is putting up a strong fight. I don't know if you guys saw right there, but he is dominating us on possession, so I'm having troubles adjusting to the formation. I can't really get any chances, and our first chance wouldn't come until the second half over here in the 46th minute from a free kick. We give the ball to Fernandinho, has a shot from distance, hits the post, and that would be our first chance of the game. And in the 52nd minute over here, we would try to get another attack going over here with Pablo Zabaleta giving it to Yaya Toure, but Yaya loses the ball, much like he does in real life, and Eriksson finds the back of the net right there with a great finish. So we're losing this game 1-0 in the second half, and I can't seem to break this guy down. He is causing all sorts of trouble for me, and I can't seem to cause trouble for him. And I'm going to partially blame it on the formation, but I know that it is part of my gameplay too. Over here, Yaya Toure has a great chance to equalize the goal. Great dribbling, great pass from David Silva. Unfortunately, my finish was terrible. And from the corner that we got from that, David Silva would almost score the header, but unfortunately, it did go wide. So we're in the 72nd minute, still 1-0 down, trying to find our way back into it. And over here, what a great pass and play between the team. Wilfred Boney gets himself a goal. And what a finish from the Ivorian man. I couldn't believe that all that passing we did would actually pay off into a goal, especially against this guy who was a very good opponent. And we held on to the 1-1 draw, and we are now just about a win from the Division 6 title. So we have officially secured promotion, but I want to win the title. We have like 3 or 4 games left before we get into Division 5, so I really want to win the title. As you see right there, Sterling got himself man of the match, which says a lot really, because he didn't even score, he only got himself an assist. So the team didn't honestly play that great that game, and it is a little bit worrying, but I know that it is a new formation and I have to get used to it. Honestly, guys, I think I'm going to be experimenting with the 4-1-2-1-2 and the 4-3-3 in the future, because those are the formations I am normally comfortable with. The thing about that is that we're going to have to make some drops into the team. But as you see right there, we're 5-1-0 in Division 6, 16 points, very close to the title. With a win in this next game, we can secure the Division 6 title. Can we do it? Well, we're going to have to wait and see. We head into the second game with the second city squad, and we come across this guy who also has a Premier League team, except I think this one's a little bit better than the last guy, because he does have some players that I have played with in the past that I know are very good, and those players are Firmino, Coutinho, Willian, Remy, Hart, obviously we played with him, and Koscielny at the back. So it was going to be a difficult game, especially considering that we are using the second city squad, and he would get the party started early over here. Coutinho with a great finish on his left foot early on, splits my defense with a great pass right there, and we are down 1-0. And things didn't look like they would get better, because in the 26th minute, he would give another great pass to Coutinho. This time Mangala misses the header, and he finds the back of the net. And I don't know what's going on with our center backs this game. I think that was actually Sanya, not Mangala. I just don't know what's going on. We're getting our defense split too often, and when the defenders should make a clearance, they're making mistakes. So I know it's partially my fault, it's my defending, but once again right there, Coutinho sent through on goal. It's just too easy for him to send his players through. And I know we have Demi Chelis at the back, but I really expect more from these guys. But it is what it is. We're down 3-0. At this point, we are getting a little bit destroyed, and I am starting to lose faith. Over here, Firmino goes and makes it 4-0, and at this point, I thought, I honestly don't think I'm going to get back into this game, so I might as well just try and change something up a little bit, see what happens. And as you see right there from the stats, he is dominating us. He's a very good player. He's taking advantage of our weak team, advantage of the defense being too open. But over here in the 57th minute, Ambrose would have a great chance to get us a consolation goal. Unfortunately, though, he couldn't finish it right there, and we go ahead and make a sub. And this is what I'm talking about when I said I know I'm losing, I might as well try something different. I brought on Donio, a guy who hasn't really proven himself yet for us. Yes, he grabbed himself a goal in his debut last episode, but he hasn't really proved himself like Ambrose has in the past. You know what? I just brought him on right there, see what happens. But in the 71st minute, not too long after that sub, he goes and makes it 5-0. So I want to save some sort of face at this point and not concede anymore. Maybe grab ourselves a consolation goal. And right there, Donio God's Way gets himself a consolation goal right there as he shoots with his left, Hart saves it, and EA gives us the rebound right there, and we get ourselves a consolation goal. We lose that game 5-1. A very, very rightfully earned victory for that guy. He just demolished this team, and we are still yet to win the Division 6 title. Fernando gets himself man of the match, even though I felt like defensively we were terrible, obviously by 5 goals. Danyo gets himself a goal, which is just pretty funny to me. And the Liverpool guys get themselves 4 goals, which just brought back terrible memories of when City played Liverpool. But forget that. We're 5-1-1 in Division 6. This is going to conclude this episode. My name is Pipity, guys, and I'm out.